Back to doing things with Carter today. On today's episode, we are just going to do a little voiceover talking, kind of just about how I feel about how everything's going in the world and what you can do to kind of help yourself. I don't know, pull away from the chaos mentally, right? I think this video is a great opportunity to do so because what I'm doing doesn't require a whole lot of explanation, as all I'm doing is cleaning up my dirty motorcycle and cleaning and lubricating the chain. I guess the only real tidbit of information that I can offer you on this video is when it comes to cleaning and lubricating your motorcycle chain, you should do it every time it rains, anytime you wash it, or about every 250 to 300 or so miles. Doing this will just increase the longevity of the life of the chain. They have rubber O-rings and it is metal on metal parts, so anytime you lubricate that stuff, it makes it work a lot better. You'll have a lot less grime in there. It'll wear down a lot less fast. You'll spend less money, spend a little bit more time and effort, but honestly, if you're just cleaning your chain, it takes about 10-15 minutes if you have a stand. I definitely recommend, if you're doing any sort of motorcycle maintenance, I would highly recommend getting one of these stands, as it makes it a million times better. That not just for chain cleaning, but any sort of maintenance, oil changes, anything where having the bike tilted to the side on the kickstand can kind of make it inconvenient. These stands help out a lot. So yeah, on to, I guess, today's current events and what I think about it, right? Well, I think that I am in a weird spot in my life because I have two parts of my will, I guess, if you will, going at each other, where I have one part of me who really wants to pull away and delete all social media because I see the negative impacts that it has on everybody, myself included, and I really don't like it. I think it's been kind of forced on us. Kind of grew up with it, thinking that it's very normal. And then as I get older and you do more research into this stuff, you realize that this stuff's not very good for you. It can really make you sick if you overconsume media. And I think like 90% of people out there today are over-consuming media. I think that whenever you get on to social media or news platforms or anything these days, the only thing that they want to shove at you is constant fear-mongering, fear porn, talking about how bad your neighbor is, how bad everything is, how it's all going to be terrible. And I think, just from personal experience, that everyone would highly benefit if they turned off their phone and went outside and just talked with their neighbors. I personally think that everything that we see these days is meant to just keep us distracted and hating each other, at each other's necks, and as all these powerful people go and do whatever they want on our dollar. So I know I personally deleted social media for about 6 months before, and it was great. I don't really know why I ended up getting back onto it, but I did, and here we are. And as I said, I am in an interesting spot in my life because I want to start a social media following, doing videos like this, but I also want to delete it. So don't know how to navigate this stuff. It is definitely a learning experience every day, when it comes to this stuff, posting, what time to post, how to post, everything. I don't know if this stuff's ever going to catch. I sure hope it does. It would be really awesome, but I don't know. I think we all should maybe just love each other a little bit more, consume a bit less media, and maybe the world will be a better place. But I'll leave you with the end results there. You can see Svetlana is pretty and spiffy, and we will catch you guys on the next one. All right.